Hi there, this is Harv Eker, author of the New York Times #1 best-selling book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and the creator of the world-famous Millionaire Mind Intensive. And one of the principles in my book says that rich people are always willing to learn and grow, while broke people, well, they think they already know. And so all successful people have that trait in common. They are learners. They're what? They're learners. It's funny. The hardest thing in the world is for me to get a broke person to come to the Millionaire Mind Intensive program. You know, they always say the same thing. They say they don't need it, or people are going to laugh at them, or it's a scam or something like that. They make something up. They always have some reason, some story they made up that allows them to justify their absence. Meanwhile, they're still broken, they're still struggling. And the easiest, this is funny, the easiest people for me to get to come to the program are people who are doing well with money. They all say the same thing too. They say, you know, if I can just learn one new thing that I can put into practice, it'll be well worth it. They're not worried about what other people think. Their mind is on growth and on expansion. And they understand that the only way to grow is to learn. You know, another saying I have in my book is that every master was once a disaster. Let me say that again. Every master was once a disaster. Everyone who is great and successful at something now, they were once terrible at it. You know, as you know, the Olympics are coming to Brazil next year. And every Olympic athlete who will be there, who's one of the best in the world at their sport, the first time they tried their sport, their activity, they were terrible at it. They were bad at it. They fell, or they didn't do it, or they couldn't balance, whatever. They were terrible at it. But they learned, and they trained, and they practiced, and they learned, and they trained, and they practiced every single day, every single time, every single day, until they became what? Great at it. Same with you. One of the things I'm going to teach you at the Millionaire Mind Intensive is the world's simplest formula for success. Let me just give you a part of it right now. Here it is. Are you ready? Write it down. It's a really long formula. Here it is. Here it is. It's actually 3 words. Learn and do. Let me say that again. Learn and do. So first you learn something, and then you do it. You do what you learned. Now, if you do that, if you do, for example, without learning, you're probably going to struggle. And if you learn, but you don't do anything with it, what's the use of learning it? So that's it. Learn and do, and repeat. Learn and do, and repeat. Learn and do. Just learn something, and then do what you learned, and then learn something more, and do that, and learn more, and do that, and learn more, and do that, and learn more, and do that. And that's how you become successful. That's how everybody does it. And if somebody laughs at you for learning, just point to the name of any of those Olympic athletes, including the footballers, okay? Just point to any of those names. Because sure, they may have some natural talent, but millions of people have natural talent. They just never make it because they never learn how to maximize and use that talent. And that's where you have the learning and the practicing comes. So let me just say this right now. Nobody comes out of the womb understanding money. Financial success is a learned and learnable skill. And everyone has to learn this skill for them to be successful with it. And the problem is that it's not what they teach you in your regular school, is it? And so you have to go outside your regular school to learn about this. I wish they taught it in school, but they don't. The Millionaire Mind Intensive is a world-famous seminar. It's a seminar, and a seminar, like all seminars, it's a place of learning. It's like a school that you go to for 3 days instead of 3 or 13 years. But it's a school where you learn how to be successful with money. Is there something wrong with that? Would someone laugh at you for saying, hey, I'm going to go to a special school to be successful with money? What's funny about that? I don't get it. So if you said there's something funny about that, then I know 2 things about you. But you're basically broke in comparison to what you could be, and you'd rather be right than rich. And I'm sorry if I hurt some of your feelings, but there's a reason that you're in the position you're in. And that reason, you know where it is? It's in your mirror. It's true. It's true. Some of your friends or family might say strange things to you if you tell them that you're going to this seminar. But I guarantee none of those people are overly successful. That I know for sure. They say that out of their own fear. Fear that you might move up in the world while they stay stuck. So they want to pull you back down to their level so they can feel good about themselves and still be, in commonality with you. Have you ever heard this saying, misery loves company? When I first started training, I wanted everyone to, I wanted everyone to like me. I just want to please everyone. And you know what? It really bothered me if people didn't agree with me. And so I started doubting myself. And even the same strategies that made me rich, I was doubting that. That was until a very successful friend of mine gave me some advice that changed my life. Would you like to hear it? Here's what he said. He said, Harv, if you want to be rich, don't listen to broke people. I know that's a little harsh, but in my experience, that is so true. Broke people can only give you broke advice and broke opinions when it comes to money and success, of course. And why would you want to learn from them? And why would you want to take on their negative energy? The spiritual guru, Yogananda, you know what he said? He said, environment is stronger than willpower. Let me repeat that again. Environment is stronger than willpower. And the bottom line is if you want to be successful, you need to surround yourself with successful people, or at least those who are on the road to success and willing to learn and grow. And that's what you're going to find at the Millionaire Mind Intensive. Thousands of like-minded people who are positive and supportive and may even become new friends for you and new business associates. See, your current friends and family may also have a fear that you're going to change. And what's wrong with that? You know, what's wrong with change? As a human being with a human body, you are constantly changing anyway. The only question is whether you are going up or whether you're going down. There's an important law of the universe that we talk about at the course. It says this. It says, at all points in time, you are either growing or you are dying. Just like a plant you have in your garden or a plant that you have in your house. If a plant or a tree isn't growing, what's it doing? It's dying automatically. So my friends, you have a choice. You can grow or you can die. It's up to you. But it's very hard to grow on your own. And that's why every single world-class performer at anything, every single one of them has a coach and they have a teacher. Because as Mark Twain put it best, he said, you can't solve a problem with the same mind that created it. I'm going to repeat that for you because it's brilliant. You can't solve a problem with the same mind that created that problem. Have you ever noticed that we are brilliant when it comes to giving advice to other people, but when it comes to ourselves, we turn like dumb. We turn dumbo, stupid, like I don't know what to do, right? That's why we need to learn from others. And who are the best people to learn from? The best people to learn from are people who are where you want to be in your life. So I encourage you to register for and attend the Millionaire Mind Intensive. I promise you, you will learn more about yourself and your life in 3 days than you have in the last 30 years. And you will learn exactly how to be rich and exactly how to be happy. And I think both of those are important. And that's the point of all my programs. Listen closely. The point of my programs is to dispel all these crazy myths that people have been taught for generations and hundreds and thousands of years. And to dispel all that and examine that. And all of my programs say the same thing, basically, the same basic element that says you can be kind, generous, loving, spiritual, balanced, happy, and really, really rich. I hope to see you at the Millionaire Mind Intensive. And once again, stay tuned for our next video where I will teach you more about the Millionaire Mind. But in the meantime, please register for the program. You can watch the rest of the videos as a bonus, okay? I'll see you at the event. Bye for now.